Just getting back to a little bit of painting today. Didn't do much. It's Sunday and back to work tomorrow, so kind of took it easy a little bit today. Going to get to painting a little bit more of the black areas on the Templars here. This is my Assault Squad with my Emperor's Champion. Just got a comment on yesterday's update from Cranberry Muffin Mans, which a little shout out to you there, man. You do a lot of work behind the scenes with trying to organize some of us, putting up battle reports and various other videos, so we all appreciate what you're doing. But he basically was asking me if you guys noticed, I don't know how clear some of these videos come out on YouTube, but he was asking me if I was going to paint the edge of the shoulder pads black. And though I think that's traditionally how I see most of the Black Templar armies painted, I originally had it done like that on these, and I just didn't really like how it looked. It just kind of made the shoulder pads blend right in with the rest of the armor. So I went ahead and put them all white for now, but I'm actually kind of thinking about, since my Emperor's Champion's got the gold trim around his shoulder pads and on the other one with the wings, kind of thinking about going ahead and maybe doing all the shoulder pads in this Assault Squad gold, kind of make them look all like one unit that way. But haven't quite decided on that yet. I got a little bit more black work to do on the various emblems on the shoulder pads to get the rest of the Templars symbols and whatnot filled in here. But gonna do that. Gonna go ahead and record it here. Don't know how much you guys are gonna actually see, but I figure I'm gonna do it anyways. I got room on the camera, might as well fill it up. One of the other things I was debating on was the Black Templar cross on a couple of the tabards here. Again, I see most of the armies painted online, they have these filled in with black, but I'm almost thinking maybe take those red. Again, kind of historical there. Some of the old Knights Templar had the red crosses on their tabards and shields, so I might go ahead and mix that up a little bit too to add a little bit more red to the armies. So I haven't quite decided on that yet, but I'm going to go ahead and shake up my paint here a little bit and fill in some of the different symbols still on the shoulder pads to go. I don't know how much of the music in the background is going to get picked up by this camera, so it's kind of trial and error, but I usually listen to music or a movie in the background or something when I'm doing these things. Another thing Cranberry Muffin Mans was asking me was what I was going to do with the color of the tabards. And actually, we're going to leave them white. It's not quite a crisp white, which again, camera probably is not quite picking up on that. What I did was I actually basted over the black with a the bleached bone, and it kind of comes through and it creases a little bit. So the white is a little bit different than the white that's on the shoulder pads, and that's kind of the look I was going for. I'll probably end up doing a light wash over it by the time I'm completely done, just to basically make those folds stand out even more. Again, just crisp on the shoulder pads. It's kind of what I'm looking for with these guys. The pure white shoulder pad, the black cross, and then the pure white skull on that as well. But like I said, there's actually a couple layers. There's black under there and bleach bone under the tabard, so it doesn't look quite the same bright white as the shoulder pads. And that's really the effect I was kind of going for with those guys. So, and I don't think I mentioned yet, but most of my army has the magnetized arms to switch out various weapons and stuff. That was a learning experience getting that done as well. I'm actually using a fairly cheap brush to do this. Picked up a case of cheap brushes at I don't know, Hobby Lobby or somewhere for $5, and it had I don't know, what, 7 different brushes in it. A couple of them I use just for mixing paints on my wet palette and stuff. But I like this one for doing detail work because it's a pretty stiff brush. I tried using my various typical hobby brushes for this, and my hand's just not quite steady enough for that yet. So by using a stiffer brush, it's a little bit more forgiving. I'd even thought about, before this trick, if this didn't work, I was thinking about just trying to possibly even put paint on a toothpick just to hit the outline of crosses and stuff. This seems to be working pretty well here. And then again, just to make things look a little different from the skulls on the tabards here, that I left kind of the bleach bone. When I've got the skulls up here in the top part, I went ahead and just left them, what is it, graveyard earth. You know, it makes them look a little more dirty, probably like a you know, some type of skull that's been pulled out of the ground, rather than something that's been cleaned up and put on armor and whatnot.